like, do you feel like the direction the industry is going, do you think it's just going to narrow up how many agents are out there? Because like the top are just going to get really good and eliminate the most all the people that aren't taking this serious?
Yeah, dude. And look, I don't think that this is a real estate industry thing. I think it is just life, right? So if we look at this, the era that we are in, the middle class is being removed. And, I had a mentor who's been telling me this for like 20 years, he's like, look, dude, there's no reason for the middle class to exist anymore. It was born out of the Industrial Revolution. If you look at before the Industrial Revolution, dude, like we're pretty much just all small business owners, merchants. There was a necessary need for the middle class to be born, to get big, to get strong. But now that we are going through deglobalization and deindustrialization, there's just no need for it anymore. Now, when he would tell me that, okay, it would make sense to me. I just never thought I would see the acceleration of this. I thought this was something that would be happening like 2050, not fucking in the 2020s. So we're living that now. So this isn't real estate. This, like, if we look at this in all aspects of life, the middle class is getting torn apart. So we're coming to, instead of having three classes, poor, middle, and then, rich. It's like there's just two, right? You're going to have the haves and the have-nots. So that's going to carry over to all industries as well. And that's what's happening in our industry. Like you said earlier, it's like there really is no middle ground. Either people are just fucking dying or they're crushing it. Now we'll see how long the people that are dying can hang on before they just have to drop out of the industry and become obsolete. And I'm sure NAR dues will start skyrocketing with these
Oh, they have
lawsuits,
to.
and right. So it might get harder for them to stay in the game. But either way, they're going to be doing such a minuscule amount. So then now, yeah, it turns into an element where it's going to get more competitive. Because like when everybody's good, or at least pretty damn decent to good to exceptional, it creates a more competitive landscape. So this is where, like I talked about earlier, man, you got to treat your business as a business. You better start obsessing over skill set acquisition, because you got, killers like, Adam and myself out there that, are obsessed with this stuff. And then you got things that, it's like people like want to bury their head in the sand around AI. And all this tech. And I'm like, look, dude, like I'm not one that believes that AI is going to replace the real estate agent, but I'm fully convinced and I fully believe that the agents, the teams, the brokerages that master AI, incorporate it, will then 100% put those that don't, out of the business. I mean, the shit that I'm able to do with AI, like I'm able to get twice as much done with half the staff and half the time today than I used to be able to.
Just in
I mean,
YouTube, like I put out 30 clips in the next 30 days, all on AI. Just like take an old podcast, throw it into AI. They clip it for us. We watch it, throw the video into another AI. They write the descriptions for us and a title that's way better than I can do. And it's literally like what would take me a full day now took me an hour yesterday. Like it's
yeah, dude.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, just shit like that. And then shit like, okay, like, I don't know how the FCC is going to crack down on this, but one thing that I'm testing very heavily right now is having to replace, agents and ISAs, at least for, the outbound and inbound calls.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we've got this AI. So here's the cool thing about AI is I can have it do 90,000 dials simultaneously at once. There's no capacity, and we've got, dude, the script, like we've got this. Now there's some glitches, right? There's some issues with tonality. But when we're putting it like for like, dude, it's converting better than most agents. The vast majority of agents can go out there and convert.
Well, the
Now
question is
there's
how much worse? How much percentage is it worse? Maybe 10% worse. Like it's good enough. It's literally
yeah.
it's probably good enough. Yeah, maybe a
Oh, dude, I
human
had
can
one the
have
other
10 more
day, dude. So
percent.
I'm listening to the recording the other day, and so it's following up with a buyer lead. This was like a Zillow lead, and it was just like, hey, it's been a little while since we talked. Just wanted to circle back with you. Last time that we spoke, it looked like you had some interest in possibly buying here in XYZ, and just wanted to see if that's something that you still have some interest in, or if things have maybe changed. Like you feed it the original initial scripts, right? But then from there, ladies like, oh, we decided to hold off. Yeah, hey, no worries. Oh, I totally get and understand wanting to hold off. Just out of curiosity, what's caused you to want to possibly hold off? Well, I'm pregnant, and we decided to wait until we have the baby before we go make a move. But now this is where the AI picks up all on its own. Oh, hey, congratulations. I know that that's a big, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like perfect for it, right? But then it asked it, hey, just out of curiosity, when are you expecting? Oh, we're expecting in the next about 30 days from today. Then the AI was like, all on its own. Yeah, right. Like you can never tell that this was not an AI having this conversation. This is a phone conversation. But then it was okay. Well, how long after you have the baby do you want to get settled in before you start looking for your next home? So it could set the timeline. Shit like it's getting good, right?
Dude.
So then from there, when you're looking at okay, now I can also feed certain prompts, and I can set this up through different AI connectors where I can put like 10 different AIs all together where, okay, I can go to Google, have Google scrape. Let's just say I'm in Silicon Valley and my clientele are software engineers. Okay, anybody with a title that has this, that then, so scrape all social media platforms, with Google automatically, grab me all their social media platforms. Then from there, I can have AI go and scrape all their contact information off of that, automatically add to my CRM, automatically trigger campaigns. Like all of that is happening in the background, whether it's writing blog, so all of this stuff from lead gen, lead follow up, to just the overall process. Okay, if that allows me, maybe my capacity pre AI and pre really, because I mean, I do again, like being in the business in 2005, dude, like there was no DocuSign, there was no
I know.
smartphones, there were no scans. So, I'm used for shit taking a lot longer, right? But maybe my capacity as an individual agent is 4 deals a month, but now my capacity is 12, let's just say, or it becomes to that point. Well, you're able to just do so much more. So then, hey, if I want to undercut my competitors by doing this, doing a better job, but doing it at half the amount, so the consumer, I know agents hate listening to commission compressions, but everything's negotiable. So let's just say, hey, I got a superior product that you also, have to pay half as much for, where you get a better result, better experience, but I can get 2 or 3 times the amount of revenue versus my competitors because I'm so effective and efficient. It's fucking game over, dude. Right?
Well,